Anthony Morrow, 9-year NBA veteran.
Become a much better defense.
You get in at 2 o'clock line.
He's taking a couple of steps forward here. Morrow for three. The fastest gun in the West. Kabang!
I started playing basketball when I was 4 years old. My mom it was always something I think my mom saw and that was an outlet for me anyway as a kid. And it was something I just fell in love with. Like any level of basketball, high school game, anytime I could find a game on television or see a live basketball game as a kid, I always loved it. So it was something I always wanted to be a part of. It was always been a passion for me. Man, it's just competing with yourself. To me, I mean, I never really competed with anybody else in terms of trying to beat someone's legacy or be what somebody else was. I set the standard high for myself. It was just something that it was always a passion for me anyway. So I kind of, like I always say, I fell in love with getting better. Just fell in love with the process. Learned that at a young age. I learned how to work on my game. I learned how to, compete with myself and fall in love with the process. And that was the foundation. Once I learned that and had that feeling, I always wanted to feel that way. So it always drove me. Obviously, mom, trying to, take care of my mom, they would take care of my family back then. That was always a chip on my shoulder. And not really being heroin. Ranked high in high school, that was always something that always kept close to my heart. It made me compete even that much harder. It's been a lot of stuff, man. College, I messed my back up. I was out for 3 months. I missed the entire preseason, so I got off to a really slow start. And that was after my sophomore year. I averaged like 16 or 17 a game. So it was like big expectations for me to come. I worked really hard before my junior year, and I ended up hurting my stress fracture in my back. Bounced back my senior year, had a pretty decent senior year, but I always knew the reality of getting drafted under these circumstances is slim to none. I just felt like I'm not gonna let it discourage me if I'm not drafted. So I didn't put all my faith in that. I just wanted to compete, and when I got a chance in summer league, I was able to prove myself. But yeah, that, and then not being in the rotation on some teams I've been on, not as much playing time, or not getting feeling like you're getting a fair shot. People look at it like, oh, you're getting $4 or $5 million a year, it's gonna be okay. I'm like, man, it's never been about money. So when it's about the process, you thinking about it from a basketball standpoint and a professionalism standpoint. You like, this is something that I always wanted to do, but it's not going well. So transforming your mind from making it all about you to making it more about what the team needs or what the next man needs and helping them out. Everything always comes back around full circle. So just never letting up in terms of work ethic. And when that shot comes back around, you're always ready. So that's what it is. Never give up. Can't ever give up. You can't ever give in terms of, no matter what the circumstances are, you always have to keep your edge, your work ethic, your routine. This is not just basketball. This could be any profession. You got to keep your head in the right space. So for me, it's praying, getting up, knowing that I want to be better than I was yesterday. So it's basically making yourself better. Once you instill that inside yourself, it's something nobody can ever take away from you. I never lacked confidence, even as a kid. So that was always something I took pride in, knowing that when you work hard, that your work ethic takes away from fear. Your confidence should come through working hard and having that work ethic that you have. You're fearful on the court or on the field or in your job, wherever you work at. If you're fearful and you don't feel like you're prepared, then 9 times out of 10 you may not have prepared. mom lost her house, so you know, she sacrificed a lot more than I did. You know, she did a lot. We did a lot of odd jobs and stuff like that. So, you know, me basically buying into leaving public school, going to a private school where, you know, there was 97% white people, and you know what I'm saying. So it was like I was scared to do that, even though I love my school now. Like I always go back. I still work out there. But as a 14, 15-year-old kid, I didn't know it was like one extreme to the next. So me buying in, I think that was a sacrifice that I made, and I didn't realize how much that made my mother probably more comfortable with taking me out of, you know, from my comfort zone, and you know, basically putting me somewhere where I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know how people were gonna look at me, but you know, I was embraced. I love it there. I'm actually in the high school Hall of Fame there, and the school Hall of Fame, and that's a blessing right there. But you know, that sacrifice, and then when I got in the league, I got my mom a house and a car before I got me anything. They weren't really sacrifices though. That's the stuff I felt like I had to do and I wanted to do. That's the least I could do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta make. I mean, look, if you want to be the best or be elite or at least feel your full potential, sacrifice is gonna have to get made no matter what. Whether it's hanging out with your friends, whether it's, you know, not being able to hang out at home, not being able to, you know, go out with your girl and stuff like that. Like whatever it is, it's not just about big sacrifices. Little stuff gonna have to change. If you want to be the best at that, you're not making sacrifices. It's usually not gonna work out. Man, it's real simple, man. Like, and this is crazy. My mom used to say, "Handle your business. That's it." I mean, she told me that from when I was elementary school till she still tells me that now. And the business, and I didn't really understand it when I was a kid, but basically it was, don't get caught up in stuff that you can't control. Don't get caught up. Take care of what you need to take care of, whether it's business, whether it's family, whether it's working on your game, whether it's, you know, staying on top of your game, staying on top of everything you need to do, being responsible and being a man.